Guys, do you know what's around us all the time?
No, what?
It's extrusion!
The process of direct extrusion begins with a billet of the desired material, for example, aluminum. The billet is placed in the cylinder, also known as the chamber. At the other end of the cylinder, place the ram. A dummy block is typically placed between the billet and ram to protect the ram from heat and pressure. Press the billet with the help of the ram. It is being forced through the die. The metal takes the shape of the opening of the die and gives the final product.
Some common examples of directly extruded products include pasta and French fries. Who knew? Now, let's learn about indirect extrusion.
Ooh! Similar to direct extrusion, indirect extrusion begins with a billet of the desired material placed inside the cylinder. Rather than the material being forced through the die, like in direct extrusion, the die is forced onto the billet in the cylinder, thus causing the material to go through the die, yet again taking the shape of the die and giving us the final product.
Just like direct extrusion, tons of food are made by indirect extrusion, like cereal, shown here. Now, let's learn about some other kinds of extrusion.
Hot and cold extrusion can both be done directly or indirectly depending on the final product. Hot extrusion involves heating the billet to its forging temperature and then placing the heated billet into the cylinder where it can then be shaped.
So Erin, we learned all about hot extrusion today, but do you know any products that are made from hot extrusion? Because I don't.
Well, actually, UPMC uses hot extruded products every day.
Really? Right there! Hot extrusion products!
You're so excited about hot extrusion, Emily. Did you know that these railings are another example of hot extrusion?
Cold extrusion, on the other hand, involves keeping the billet at room temperature before placing it into the cylinder where it is shaped. Both methods have their advantages and disadvantages, so it is important when choosing which method to use to keep in mind the final product.
Now that we know what cold extrusion is, do you think we can find any examples of it in this very grocery store?
Well, actually, Tristan, something you use every day. Your toothpaste tube is cold extruded.
Wow, who knew? I can't find any more examples of cold extrusion in this grocery store.
Tristan, it's right in front of you. Literally all of these aluminum cans are also cold extruded.
Well, that's convenient because I'm so thirsty.